moving on to something more cool.
Kids' days at all of these various college arenas so far, and I imagine when the G League comes through, and the kids' days happen at the G. Is that today? It's Wednesday. I might go and pray for a 6-7 to pop up on the scoreboard.
They did it at the Grizzlies game against the Thunder on Sunday. It doesn't hit the same because it's not all the kids.
It's got to be kids.
But every kid that the camera found for the Jumbotron was ready to go.
Yeah, but it's not the same. A stadium full of children, seeing some of these, I've seen a couple of women's games where it's popped off, some men's basketball also. The stadium erupts, and they just need to pause the game and let the kids have their moment. It's some good stuff.
I dream of being at one of those. But I really hate going to kids' days.
Why? They're just screaming. It's so chaotic.
Never stop screaming.
At all. I wish I could have gone to a sporting event as a child for a field trip. Yeah.
We went to a lacrosse game.
Oh.
I remember.
College, professional, minor?
Professional.
Okay.
Colorado Mammoth.
And nobody was paying attention.
And no one was there.
Yeah, exactly. That's why the kids are there.
We would go to Rockies games.
Word?
Colorado elementary schools.
Oh, yeah, because they're
middle
I forgot
schools,
you were there.
We'd go to Rockies games. Yeah. That was always kind of fun. And they would take us under. I remember when you went to the Rockies games, they showed you how a baseball was made. And everyone was always real fascinated by that.
We went to a White Sox game and to a Braves game. Been to a Braves game a couple of times as a student. But it wasn't everybody in my school. I'm in Middle Tennessee. I'm in Clarksville, Tennessee. So the gifted program, which I'm gifted.
Of course you are.
They did it, and
Everyone
they took us.
that.
But it was only like 5 people from my grade. It's like, I don't want to really like kick it with y'all.
Yeah.
And, you're gifted, so you're supposed to be smart, and I'm not very smart. And so it's like, CJ, you can't really kick it with us. You're not smart enough. It's like, okay, cool. I don't like you dweebs anyway. So I always end up sitting by myself, yelling obscenities at the players.
Shocking.
Had
Shocking
a ball.
content.
Had a ball.
Of course you did.
It was good stuff.
That's what it's all about.
Kept my shirt on, though. You'd be surprised.
Oh, congratulations. What's up, everybody? It is Thursday, November 13th. It is going to be a good day. Jessica Benson with you from the Grind City Media Studios in Memphis, Tennessee. CJ Hurt behind the glass. Coming up on today's show, another Memphis Grizzlies loss. Womp womp. 3 in a row. Last night to the Celtics may have been the biggest bummer yet. We'll get into it. Teresa Walker will join us in the second segment. We'll get her thoughts on the Grizz, the Titans coming off a bye week, NFL contenders, and some thoughts on the college football playoff. It is a Thursday. That means it is draft day, and we are drafting sauces. Best sauces. What is a sauce? We'll get into what constitutes a sauce that can be drafted. We'll do a little Theater Thursday. A lot of movie news in the last week or so. Michael Jackson movie, Devil Wears Prada 2, Toy Story 5. And I watched a movie this week that gets my third 5-star ranking of the year, or rating of the year. We'll get into all of that. It is a Thursday. You know what we say. It's almost Friday. ATGIF. Almost, thank God it's Friday.
You should thank God every day, Jessica, not just
You're
on
right.
Friday.
Thank you, CJ.
My goodness.
The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. And wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
It's early, but top 4 in win shares per 48 minutes in the NBA right now. Cedric Coward is in that group. Do you want to know who else is in it?
Who?
Victor Wembanyama, Luka Doncic, and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I like that company. I like that company.
That means the American player with the highest win share per 48 minutes, Grizz rookie Cedric Coward.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Jeff Dunham, Artificial Intelligence, his all-new tour.
Just a ham. You're the other white meat. How can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other?
Well, you're half of it.
I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss a Memphis. Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jeffdunham.com.
The only thing better than Saturday Night Hoops is when it comes with an exclusive Grizz hoodie. Every Saturday this season, $60 gets you a Grizzlies ticket and a limited edition Grizzlies hoodie. 4 different hoodie designs dropping across 4 Saturday games. Not sold anywhere else. Don't miss your shot to collect all 4 designs. Grab your tickets and gear up now at grizzlies.com/Saturday.
Feels great to feel the sunshine. Gotta own the day like it's all mine. Just got paid in his own time. Been working hard, I've been on the grind. I deserve this feeling, having my way. I've been on this healing. This is my day. The sun's out, let's have a little fun now. I wanna let it all out. That's what it's all about. Cause I deserve this feeling, having my way. I deserve this healing. This is my day.
Grind City Media presents The Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt. Live from the Grind City Media Studios on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday to you. The sun is shining. The sky is blue. It's another beautiful fall day in Memphis. It was another less than fun night watching the Memphis Grizzlies play last night. This time a 131-95 loss to the Boston Celtics. And yes, it was that bad. It was absolutely that bad. CJ and I were deciding what to draft today, and we settled on sauces, and I said, good. That's because I felt like I wanted to pour hot sauce in my eyes watching the Grizzlies basketball game last night. So I don't start with a crash out. I'll start with a little giggle. My mom is in town, and so I was watching the game with her last night, and she's the sweetest little lady. She loves the Grizzlies. She's become a massive Grizzlies fan. My apologies to her for bringing her along for this ride. But at one point, she never says a mean thing about anyone. And she'll be the person who they're down 20 and say, maybe they can come back. Early on in this game, she goes, man, if I was the Celtics, I'd have to be thinking why we're not up 100-2. I said, Sharon.
What?
So savage.
From your mom?
From my mom.
No.
From my sweet mother.
No.
She said, the Celtics got to be thinking, why are we not up 100-2?
You people out there don't understand.
I can't categorize her any. She just is not the kind of person who would say so much so that she turned the game into a game last night, and she got to the point where she was like, I won't be mad at them if they score 100 points.
Why, Jacob?
Which they also
I
did.
want to be clear. Jacob hit that third up there. That is not the third that I have.
Grizz lose 131
You didn't need
in Boston.
to. We know what the score was.
It's factual.
We don't need to see it. People are recovering from last night, Jacob.
You're trying to help people?
I'm trying. Y'all are sad
Open
right
your
now.
eyes. What was that movie?
Movie?
Sandra Bullock movie where they had to open their
The Blind
eyes.
Side?
No, that's the other one. What's the one? Oh my gosh. It was that Netflix movie. Why can't I think of it?
Yeah, is that Grizzly struggling in
you
the
wanted to be
TD
Grizzly
Garden?
struggle in TD
That's
Garden?
It. That's it. I think that's a better third, isn't it? Which one is less offensive? Give me a less offensive way to describe what happened.
I don't think we have to try to be less offensive after. If you watched the game last night, you know.
Oh,
Jacob says 131-95 doesn't imply struggle.
If you see somebody
it just implies that they
loses
lost.
131-95, does that not mean that they had an exceptionally rough night?
That they got smoked.
Like that. But
Here's the
okay,
thing.
y'all got it. Or
This
Jacob
ruined
has
the
it.
classification of the Grizzlies as a team who was beating the bad to mid teams and losing to all of the good teams, right? Like the Celtics are not some behemoth this year. Like they're not the Thunder, they're not the Knicks, they're not the Rockets, they're not the Pistons. Like all of those teams you can in good faith get beat by and say, we're just not as good as them this season. They're just in a different tier right now. But the Celtics were 5-7 going into last night. And they destroyed the Grizzlies from the jump pretty much. And the Celtics and the Grizzlies have the same circumstances. What, CJ?
But didn't we know
You leaned in.
Didn't we know going in the Celtics were the better team?
No. I would not say definitively. I'll get to what they're better at, which became crystal clear last night. Well, sure, everything would be the TLDR, show's over. Everything, the end. No further conversation about the game. But they are in similar places. Like, especially last night. No Ja Morant last night for the Grizzlies. And obviously the Celtics are without Jason Tatum this season. So you have your best player injured for both teams. Both teams are playing on the second night of a back-to-back. Both teams are trying to find themselves. But what the Celtics have is culture and an identity. And the Grizzlies simply don't right now. I can't say it in a nicer, more euphemistic way. The Grizzlies don't have an identity, and they came out, got beat in the first quarter by 8. They were down 21 by half, proceeded to be down 30 before we reached the midway point of the third quarter. And you can look at every statistical category and figure out why. The Celtics made 21 threes. They played 14 guys last night, and all but 3 made at least 1 3-point shot in that game. Peyton Pritchard made 5 of them. The Celtics shot 50%. The Grizzlies shot like 33%. They're out rebounded 58-41. Celtics had 34 second chance points. The only plus for the Grizzlies is they had 10 turnovers instead of 22 like the night before. And of course, you can make the very true point that they did not have a true point guard or a ball handler last night, and having to start Vince Williams Jr. is less than ideal. You are down Ja Morant, you are down Ty Jerome, you are down Scottie Pippen Jr., you're even down Javon Small. Like all of your point guards, all of your ball handlers are injured. So you start with Vince, and you got to have some role with Cam Spencer, and that's not ideal. But man, there was a time when the Grizzlies did have an identity, and there was this next man up nature to this team that could carry them through oddly challenging circumstances on any given night. And you'd wake up or you'd reach the end of the game and just say, God, how'd they win that one? Or how'd they compete in that one? It didn't even make sense that this was close, but they still showed up. And that's what I found myself nostalgic for last night. It was a different time. It was a different roster. Next thing I know, I'm reading Robert Frost poems on the couch, reading The Road Not Taken. Yeah, I know. This team has made me go back into my Greek mythology, go back into my 8th grade poetry unit. Like, times are bad. But I found myself nostalgic for the time and the things that have led us to the place where the Grizzlies are losing. As the graphic so aptly says, 131-95 in Boston.
A lot of things have happened in my life.
Yeah.
You know, bad things have happened. Like, we joke, but flunking out of pharmacy school the first time.
I bet that wasn't bad. I mean, I bet that wasn't fun.
Was real rough.
Really hard.
You know, got my car stolen.
No, I can attest, not a fun experience.
That's not fun. I've been robbed.
That wasn't fun.
That wasn't fun. Not nan time did I say, you know what?
I'm going to go read Robert Frost.
Let me read Robert Frost.
Yeah, but
Why
that's
the
not
hell
like
are we
when
reading
you get your
Robert
car
Frost?
stolen, when you get robbed, it's not really as much about like the reflection of choices that you made that got you to that point. Like, I'm blaming the person who stole your car. I'm not victim blaming you in those situations.
Well, the window was down and was sitting there all tantalizingly.
Okay, so maybe you could go back and read about two roads diverged in Yellowwood. I don't know.
Is that a Robert Frost poem?
Yeah, The Road Not Taken.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that's a pretty basic poem.
Jessica, you act like I read in high school.
You're right, I'm sorry.
Come on, man.
I assumed, and when you assume,
yes,
you indeed make an ass out of you and me. Listen, times were dark. Times were dark to the point where the game is at the point where they're giving out the player of the game, and they gave it to Santi Aldama, and that is so fair. Santi was somehow a +4, the only Grizzlies player in a positive plus-minus in a 131-95 loss to the Boston Celtics last night at TD Garden. He had 14 points, he had 6 rebounds, he had 4 assists, 2 steals. He was not the reason the Grizzlies lost that game. But really, the player of the game, I felt at that point, was anyone who was still watching the game. Because in a game with that kind of effort and execution, everyone who is still watching is a real one. An absolute real one. Because it wasn't very fun. And I frankly, dreaded getting up here and trying to figure out what to say about it because there's not a whole lot to say. They were really bad. And again, you can make all the excuses in the world. We got a good piece of news yesterday. Zach Edey was upgraded to doubtful, which means he should be on the path to being back on the court really, really soon. I will go down with the Titanic playing with the band. And the song is When Zach Edey Comes Back. That's the song that they're playing on those little instruments. I don't know how it goes. It's a little jingle. When Zach Edey comes back, you can make a case that everything changes, especially pace.
All right.
Space, not pace. That might be a little questionable. Space.
Listen, Jacob, don't
He's
ask questions.
7'4".
Let her sing.
He protects the paint.
The floor.
The way he's spoken of, you'd think he's a saint. Okay. Oh, when Zach Edey comes back. Oh, when Zach Edey. It's kind of catchy.
It is catchy.
Yeah, it kind of has a hit.
If you're going down, I have hopped on the boat. I was sitting, when we came on this cruise ship, I didn't check in. I just went straight to the life rafts.
Oh.
I've been sitting in them.
Oh, you have a raft?
With my life jacket on. Waiting to be dropped into the water because I've been swatting women and children away from me as well because they can't get on this. This is just for me. I'm what's her name? The one who hogged the door from
You're
Leo.
Rose.
I'm Rose. Damn it.
You have your
I have all
piece
this
of driftwood.
I have all of this space,
and the rest of us are SOL.
Nobody's gonna get on. No. Y'all are gonna need driftwood. Your boy's on the raft waiting.
Oh yeah, you're like the guy who stole the place from the women and children.
Absolutely, I am. 1,000%.
Tried to pretend he had a tot. This is my child.
No, I'm lying, and I'm throwing that little twerp overboard as well.
Yeah,
Nobody's
space.
getting on this raft.
Put your legs out.
But
Put
hey,
your hands behind.
Maybe.
I do like Vance in the chat said, I want my Edey back, Edey back, Edey back, Edey back, Edey back, Edey back.
That's a good one. I want my Zachary. Is it Zachary?
It is now.
I want my Zachary Edey. They say barbecue sauce. What do we say?
Anything.
Give me a board.
Give me your screen.
Set me a screen.
Please. Even Coach Isolo sounded dejected after the game last night. We do have the audio from him. Maybe we'll show that later on because I don't know. I did want to talk about the Dunker Spot podcast, which I saw a clip from it, or more appropriately, a stat from it was making the rounds yesterday. And the Dunker Spot, which is Nikias Duncan and Steve Jones's podcast, which is really an excellent basketball podcast. But they had a great segment on the Grizzlies this week. And the stat that they talked about doesn't apply to last night's game because Ja Morant didn't play in last night's game. But they pointed out that Ja has seen a help defender or multiple help defenders on 86.5% of his drives per second spectrum. And that is the top mark in the league among 41 players that have logged at least 100 drives to the paint.
At one point in time last night, Jaren was being triple teamed, and the Grizzlies could not get a good look at the rim.
No.
Like a shot went up, but every shot is not a good shot. And if you play the game of, hey, regardless of make or miss, grade that shot on a scale of 1 to 5. The Grizzlies are taking a whole lot of twosies.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole lot of twos going up. A whole lot of, I wish they could have got a better look at things than that. Why can't they get a better look at things than that? To the point that stat shows, 85% means like they don't fear. The NBA fears nobody on this roster. And honestly, you guys tell me who you fear. Yes. Would you rather Ja Morant get into the paint, maybe shoot, maybe not, just Ja's presence in the paint? Would you rather that happen? Or would you rather Jalen Wells take a wide open three? Would you rather KCP take a wide open three? As great as he's been playing, right? Would you rather Cedric Coward, Cam Spencer take a wide open three? Jock Landale take a wide open three? Which of those are you willing to give up more of? And easily without question, it's anybody else with the ball in their hand on the perimeter over Ja Morant in the paint. Because Ja Morant in the paint is the most dangerous thing that this Grizzlies team can do offensively. And so everybody in the league knows that. They're packing the paint. On top of them packing the paint, it's not like the system is set up, at least from visually watching it 12 games, 13 games in. It's not like the system is set up for to try and help him get downhill and force the issue. It's almost like they're saying, hey, don't force the issue at all. So that's the best thing you can do offensively. And he's not playing last night. And to your point, they're starting dudes at point guard and playing guys at point guard who, like, if you got to break glass in case of emergency, they are fine options. But you're relying on them in games, plural, to be playmakers for others. And that's just something that they can't do. And honestly, truthfully, they'll probably never be able to do. This goes back to you've got to start accepting what some of these guys are at this point in time. And what they are is what it is. And you can't say, okay, well, when this happens, when that happens, another game or two, they'll have a bit more experience. When this player comes back, that player comes back. No, sweetie. No.
You hit him with a
No, this is what these dudes are. So find a way to make it work with what they are. And if you can't, it'll be a lot of that. It'll be a lot of that.
Well, and there is a factor of that. And I thought Nikias and Steve went through it. And they do such a good job from, like, the basketball brain side of things. But their take on the Grizzlies from the national perspective, like, this is a team that is really focused on growing pains right now. And there's more thinking going on than playing. And they saw the discomfort. And I think the discomfort is so visible every single night, which is why it's not a fun experience to watch, because nobody likes to watch someone be uncomfortable. It's not a joyous occasion. But that lack of comfort and the increase in thinking that is the identity of this team at this point in the season. And sure, like, team is learning a new offense and you're seeing them point at each other and not necessarily knowing where to cut all the time or who's cutting. And there's a natural side of that. And you have a coach figuring out how to integrate the players that he has into his coaching philosophy and what happens if the personnel doesn't end up fitting into that system. And then you have the sub patterns and the buy into those sub patterns and the lack of chemistry. It's a snowball. But I think the biggest thing right now is lack of comfort, increase in thinking, and that is what you are getting with this Grizzlies team. And we'll see, can they turn it around in Cleveland on Saturday? Likely not. The Cavs are one of those very, very good teams this year.
When you say turn it around, what do you mean?
That's a great question.
Because, like, have we gotten to the point where we're done measuring on wins and losses? Are we still
have
doing
that point.
Okay, so when
but
you
I don't want to say that for everybody.
Okay, so when you say turn it around, what does that look like?
Well, CJ, we're looking ahead at the schedule, and after they play the Cavs and after they play the Spurs, they do have a stretch where it goes Kings, Mavs, Nuggets, Pelicans, Clippers, Kings. That feels like a figuring it out-ish or figuring out opportunity for things to look smoother, for less thinking, for more of a natural state, and also to implement the pieces that until we see them, you do have a fallback of, well, we haven't seen it with Zach Edey and Ty Jerome. And at least for the case of Zach Edey, if he is that important, you have to see a sample size with him to reach the point of, oh, well, that's not fixing things either. Or that is fixing things. Things are looking better. He's opening things up for John Morant, for Jaren Jackson Jr. Jaren's not getting in foul trouble as much because there's someone like a Zach Edey playing alongside him on the defensive end. We'll see if that's the case. I made the grimace at that Nuggets. Real quick before we get to Teresa Walker. Did you see what Nikola Jokic did last night?
I missed it. I was watching the Grizzlies game.
I saw it after. He outscored the Clippers starting lineup by himself. Just a casual night in the life of Nikola Jokic, who had 55 points. Clippers starters had 54. In the last 10 days, Nikola Jokic has had a 55-point game, a 33-15-16 game, a 32-14-14 game, and a 26-point game where he didn't attempt a single free throw. Charles Barkley said it best last night. We just take this man for granted. This is the best player in the world, and we barely blink now. But he is Nikola Jokic, and that was a wild performance from him last night.
He was guarded by an international dude.
Oh, I knew you were going to get back to this.
You knew I was coming with it.
I knew you were going to get back to this.
There's not an all-star on that Clippers roster. USA would hold that in check. He'd only have like 40.
Of course.
Yeah. But we'd have him in check.
We'll take a break. We'll get Teresa Walker's take on the Grizzlies from the other side of the state. We'll get her take on the Titans coming off a bye week. Wow, that's two sad sentences to string together.
I mean, the Titans didn't lose.
That's true.
And to your point, they improved their draft status, didn't they?
They did improve their draft status.
They could get back-to-back number ones.
Hey, look at them.
How about
Who would have thought? We'll talk to her about the college football playoff, too. All of that with Teresa Walker on the other side.
Calling all collectors! Topps NBA basketball trading cards are back. It's available in the Grizzlies Den by Fanatics and online at Topps.com. Rip into bold color parallels, electric inserts, relics, and autographed cards from today's biggest stars and the next gen talent. Look out for rookie cards of Cooper Flagg and Dylan Harper, plus Grizzlies favorites John Morant, Jalen Wells, and so many more. You don't want to miss this drop. Grab your set before it's gone.
The Grizzlies are the one thing everyone in the family can agree on. So join us every Sunday this season for Sunday Family Fun Days. It's a steal at just $35 and includes a ticket to the game, a $10 food voucher, post-game free throws on the court, and a meet and greet with mascot Grizz. Space is limited, so grab your tickets now for this unique experience your family won't soon forget. Go to grizzlies.com/Sunday and have a fun day.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing compares to catching your Grizzlies IRL. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Grizzlies tickets at Ticketmaster. Whether they're here at FedEx Forum or on the road, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. And there's no better brag than saying you saw it live.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. One exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you. Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Check this out. Last season in the NBA, there were 139 40-point games. We're like 5 days in, 6 days in, and we have had 16 already. It is on pace for over 300 40-point games.
Holy crap.
Sheesh. That would be the pace.
Yeah.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Welcome back. It is time to catch up with Teresa Walker of the Associated Press. She joins us every Thursday. She joins us now. Teresa, tell the people how you likened Tennessee professional sports to a scene out of Happy Gilmore right now.
Well, if you've seen the movie, and you're going to understand this, it's like the scene where Happy is trying to get ready for hockey and he walks into the batting cage, puts his money in, and then just turns and faces the pitching machine, taking ball after ball after ball off the body. That's what it feels like if you're a fan of the Tennessee Titans, the Nashville Predators, dare I say, the Memphis Grizzlies. Right now Yeah, I mean, even the MLS team, I mean, Lionel Messi just owns Nashville SC. Literally, they won 1 playoff game out of 3, but so it's like, pain and sorrow, agony on me, deep dark depression, excessive misery.
This is what it takes for Vanderbilt to be good at football, right?
Oh, everyone else has been sacrificed?
You have to sacrifice something for somebody to be good at something, and Vanderbilt just needed all of the sports teams and
teams.
What are we doing with the Memphis Tigers football team?
Yeah, but the Tennessee Volunteers are still.
They're not. They're fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
They're fine.
Okay.
Tennessee State is struggling.
Not playoff. You're right.
They got one.
You're right. They had
Memphis
playoff
just
hope.
blew their chance.
Tennessee Tech football is 10-0 for the first time in program history, going to Kentucky Saturday.
So this is
So
what
it's Vandy and Tennessee Tech.
That's who did it.
In order for them to find any peace and happiness and success, everybody else has to suffer.
What's the Moccasins doing? What's UTC up to? I bet you they're struggling right now.
What deal did Clark Lee make? What deal did Diego Pavia make? Is this where I turn? Is this where I turn on Diego after all these years?
After his best game yet. I mean, 489 yards on Saturday. He literally carried that. I mean, everybody had Auburn scoring suddenly 38 points, right? Being unstoppable. I mean, this is what's crazy about sports. New coach, interim coach, they've done nothing offensively. That was the thing. Hugh was supposed to be the offensive genius. He was supposed to come in and fix the Tigers. And instead, he fixes the Tigers when he leaves the Tigers. And suddenly, that was, let's just put it this way, that was a shoot 'em out. And I thought Vanderbilt screwed up when they went for it on 4th and 1. Pavia stopped for a 3-yard loss. And then they just go win it in overtime. I mean, when I looked up his numbers on Sunday, most total yards offensively in the country, Diego Pavia. Now, yes, he has a 10th game. Once we get a few more 10th games, it'll be a little bit more level playing field. But I'm just going to say this. He needs to be getting an invitation to New York for the Heisman Awards, because I'll say this. Is there a player in the country more valuable to his team than Diego Pavia? I say no.
Say Diego Pavia and Haynes King are just two players who, without them, where is Vanderbilt and where is Georgia Tech?
Exactly. I mean, you take Ty Simpson off of Alabama, they'll find another quarterback, right? Same with Ohio State. No matter how good these players are, Marcel Reed at Texas A&M. Well, as one of my former AP colleagues pointed out, A&M could make the SEC championship game without having played Georgia, Ole Miss, Alabama, Vanderbilt. I mean, what are we doing here? This is the problem with all these supersized conferences. There is no level playing field for measuring who's what, and everybody is dissecting resumes, trying to figure out, no, this means more than that. And now I saw somebody trying to, well, South Carolina is no longer ranked. You can't really count that for Vanderbilt. Look at their seat. Well, let's not forget they were 11th in the country, looking great, when Vanderbilt went in there and exposed them and left them literally on blocks.
No, we're not doing that. You don't get credit for beating a bad team just because we didn't realize they were bad or how bad they were at the time.
But you helped the people realize that they were bad.
And so did everybody else who beat the hell out of South Carolina. Like, what do we? No, Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt is having a great season. Vanderbilt is, it's crazy to stop and think about. Vanderbilt has a legit shot to get to a CFP. If things shake out and break their way. But no, I'm not giving them too much credit for beating South Carolina, Teresa. I can't roll with that one. My dad is in the chat, though. He wants to know. You can answer the question or answer my rebuttal about South Carolina and Vanderbilt. But he really wants to know how the Sounds are doing. Did the Sounds get caught up in this Tennessee Tech Vanderbilt sacrifice, or are the Sounds okay? Because the Redbirds, think about it. The Redbirds, since Vanderbilt has been good, the Redbirds ain't been right.
That's a great question. I don't think they made the playoffs.
Another one bites the dust.
Tennessee Tech and Vanderbilt are causing. We got to get rid of those schools.
We entered
a portal. Yeah, this is a multiverse. This is a bad place for everybody not named those schools. Teresa, you're busy always. Titans, Predators, college football. But you do keep track of the Memphis Grizzlies. And since we last spoke with you, the Grizzlies had one win last Friday against a struggling Dallas Mavericks team that ended up firing their GM and Nico Harrison just a few days later. The Grizzlies have lost 3 games in a row. They lost to the Thunder. They lost to the Knicks. And then they got absolutely embarrassed last night by the Boston Celtics. What is your pulse on the team from how you have viewed this last week for the Grizz?
Let's just put it this way. I know that the GM has been incredibly patient. He's just on his second head coach in Thomas Isolo. That said, with my counterpart there in Memphis, who helps me tremendously, Clay Bailey, let's just put it this way. In our business, we have to be prepared for whatever happens. Today on the list is preparation, editing, in case there is a coaching change. I've got to do that both for the Grizzlies and for the Predators. And Grizzlies fans, if you think it's bad for the Grizzlies, the Nashville Predators, even though they're in Sweden having a nice little European vacation, oh, the people are out for Bruno. They want Andrew Burnett gone just as much as some of you want Thomas Isolo gone. So it feels like firing season's coming in parts of Tennessee sooner than later. And let's not forget, Titans beat everybody to the punch with Brian Callahan. So,
Damn, I didn't even think about that.
See, yes. Trust me, I have, because it's like it feels like it was so long ago, and I think it was October 23rd, and we had the GM last week during their bye week after the trade deadline, and he talked about how, at the beginning of early December, they've got about the most cap space in the NFL next year, so they are going to start putting together their free agency board early December. They are putting together the pieces so that they're ready on the coaching search, because let's be honest, they ain't going anywhere. And CJ, you're completely right. They improved their chances for the number one pick in the bye week. Why?
That's a great bye week.
The Jets won. They are the only one-win team in the NFL. Guys, they host the New Orleans Saints. I think it's the last home game of this regular season at the end of December. And that one will be the battle to pick number one. Or at least that feels like that. Somebody in the workroom yesterday was saying, well, I think they could get 3 more wins. And I'm like, we all looked at him like, I'll have whatever you're having, but come on. It's like, tell us how. And it's like, teams are refreshed. Calvin Ridley came back to practice yesterday. Arden Key, who'd missed a month, back at practice. Jeffrey Simmons was saying he was coming on social media, but not on the field yet. So they are healing up at some very key pieces, but they weren't scoring points when Calvin Ridley was on the field. He still doesn't have a touchdown catch. So it's like bad pro sports all over this state.
The state is down bad in its totality. I'm curious for you at this point, coming off of this bye, and like you said, if somebody wants to take 3 more wins for the Titans this season, that's their prerogative. Would probably not be the popular assessment of the Titans, looking at things from a win and a loss standpoint, and also value in losing, because you do right now have the number 1 pick in next year's draft. How do you measure success the rest of this way? We were talking about it from a Grizzlies standpoint, and it is inherently different because the NBA season is 82 games, and you have multiple games every week, and so you can really get lost in the depressing sauce. With the Titans, it's a game every week, but for a team that has a young quarterback who still needs to develop, just where do you view the paths for being pleased with this team? What delivers a good week for the Titans in your mind?
Well, it starts with the basics. They themselves are talking about being better on third downs. Why do they need to be better there? Well, if you convert more third downs, you'll get more first downs and stay on the field more. So that's where the bar is. This team has combined 11 touchdowns. They have scored fewer touchdowns in 15 straight games. That's almost a season than their opponents. So it's like they can't outscore their opponent. So and they couldn't even outscore their defense or special teams in the game before the bye. They lost 27-20 to the Chargers. Guys, the defense got a pick 6. Chim DK, one of the bright spots among the rookies. He had he's leading the NFL in all-purpose yards. He is seriously on target to be a 2,000 yard. I expect him to be a Pro Bowl, at special teamer. He's making a case that he should be an All Pro at, for returner because of what he's doing. And he finally got his first return for a TD last week. So, see these young guys continue to develop. The GM pointed out they've got like 13 rookies on this team. And then you've got all the guys who are in their first or second year. Cedric Gray's a linebacker. He's been leading them in tackles. He's in his second year. out of North Carolina, but he's kind of in his first because he was essentially injured all last year. So it is literally still that basic. Stay on the field, score touchdowns. And guys, I don't even want to say it in my brain, but the Texans only won last week because of an incredible comeback against the Jaguars. Now, they've got the stingiest defense in the NFL. That shutout of the Titans certainly helped. But when they were in that game in Houston, the Titans were only down 6-0 in the third quarter. So it's like, and the Houston Texans offense, not good. We'll find out today if C.J. Stroud remains in the concussion protocol. He might not play Sunday. So maybe they get some more Davis Mills magic. But that's the thing. It's the NFL. Any given Sunday. So maybe the Titans pull a rabbit out of their hat and get a win. But Rocky, I'm going to have to see it to believe it. So yeah, the bar, it couldn't be lower. On Sunday, get a field goal. You need a field goal, and at least you're not shut out on Sunday like you were the last time you played Houston. That's where we're at with the Titans.
The Tennessee Titans just get a field goal. Go ahead.
I want to circle back to CJ. Come on now. South Carolina was number 11. Lenore Sellers, everyone's loving him. He's already in the portal to Miami now. It's like, come on. You can't rewrite history just because they are what they are now. At the time, people thought they were going to be one of the best teams in the SEC. So, no, CJ, no revisionist history.
But we're not revising it. We're taking the information. No, we're getting more information. They're not good. When the season ends, they're not good. So we're not going to give you credit for beating a team that's not good. We're seeing it now, and that's when we're judging this team. We're judging this team now. We're not judging this team based off of week 5 or whenever they play South Carolina. We're judging them right now. And if you're trying to hold up that win against that type of a team, it just doesn't hold up as a quality win.
So because Brian Kelly was fired, the LSU win doesn't mean anything because they had to beat a Missouri team without Bo Pribla. That doesn't count.
No, Missouri's still good, right? Don't we think Missouri is still good? Now, Missouri lose every game the rest of the way. They won't be still good, and then, no, that one won't count.
See, that's the problem. You play games at the point in time where you have them, and that's where the history is created. Lenore Sellers was knocked out of that game by Vanderbilt. I'll do you one better. If he stays in the game, maybe Vanderbilt doesn't win that game. That's how far we could go down that rabbit hole. You have to take the games as they were when they were played. That's my point.
Yeah, but we have to judge them. We have to judge them based off of what we know right now. When the game was played with the information that we knew, we thought South Carolina was good. They thought South Carolina was worthy of being number 11. We've gotten more information since then that tells us very clearly, very flatly, South Carolina is not a good football team. And therefore, we should not judge them as such.
CJ, Vanderbilt beating them and literally knocking Lenore Sellers out of the game with an injury might have had something to do with that.
No. They were bad before that. I saw the Virginia Tech game, if we want to be honest. Like, I saw them play that and was like, oh, South Carolina is not very good. I can't wait for somebody to knock the hell out of them.
I'm interrupting this very constructive argument about South Carolina, who no longer remains relevant in this college football season, nor does Lenora Sellers. And I did want to ask Teresa one question before we let her go about the college football playoff and just how many, and it's related because Greg Sankey came out this week and said he thinks 8 SEC teams could make it into the college football playoff, which is some grade A posturing from Commissioner Sankey, who is always trying to get as much out of his league as possible in the college football playoff. But what do you think is the realistic number of SEC teams we're looking at here, Teresa? Not South Carolina, of course.
Well, I hate to agree with Greg Sankey, but you look at the top 15, whether you're looking at the coaches poll, the AP poll, you look at even the CFP rankings, maybe I'm biased by the fact the SEC is, yes, it is so huge, but I think that Vanderbilt could go into almost any of these other teams ahead of it and play. I mean, if they had not wasted the first quarter at Texas, guess what? part of this question is moot because Texas would be out of this conversation. They'd have a third loss, and Vanderbilt would be up at number 10 or higher because they were ninth when they went to Texas. So, that's the thing. You can, it's that meat grinder. How many times we talk each March about how the top programs, the top leagues are just chewing each other up, and it's like, oh, we got it's what we get before the NCAA tournament, the lobbying. This is how the strength of schedule. But when I see the analysis this week of strength of schedule, and I know what Vanderbilt has done, they've got 3 AP top 25 wins this season, and yet they're being chewed apart like tissue paper, like CJ trying to dismiss asterisks around all these wins. And it's like, I have more of a problem with that, trying to tear apart resumes for teams, than I do for a conference commissioner trying to do what his job is and get more of his teams into anything that they're competing for.
Well, that's where even with the argument around, I thought we got a little lost in the Notre Dame conversation this week as well. I don't know where you fall on that line, but I had to watch my team get absolutely destroyed by Jeremiah Love, so I could be a little biased, and it's not like USC's run defense is anything to write home about every year, but I've seen a Notre Dame team that's just gotten better. And when you look at that game against Miami week 1, it was a tie game until the last minute, and they lost by 1 to Texas A&M, who you have Lane Kiffin out here trying to make a case for being the number 1 team in the country. And so people trying to discredit the resume that Notre Dame has simply because of the teams. Listen, we can argue all day that Notre Dame should just suck it up and join a conference, and then we're not dealing with this. And I think they'd be in an easier position to play their way into a spot in the college football playoff, frankly. But I'm with you. We are in that time of the year where you are trying to minimize one resume to boost the resume of another, and that goes across the board. The only place I'll look is the ACC, where I don't need anyone's resume maximized. I just know that they're in complete chaos, and I don't necessarily think they deserve to get 2 teams in the college football playoff this year.
And that the ACC is probably the best example of why automatic qualifiers don't work for anybody.
Yeah, but it's tough because if you get rid of the AQs, then you're naturally moving into that space where for the group of 5 or the non-power conference teams, you're not going to have an opportunity to get in. And
Very
just
true.
for the record, non-power teams, you mean everybody not in the Big Ten or the SEC? Because if you look into the rankings, that's all that's in the top 12, and Notre Dame for whatever reason I'm not sure about. But like that's all who's there.
Expand the playoff. That's the best solution at this point. If it worked, get rid of the bowls. Some people that I know that run bowls are going to be very mad.
Salads.
It's like we have some great bowls. If you want to repackage them as part of the expanded playoffs, go right ahead. You've got that infrastructure in place, but let's be honest. FCS level's been doing it forever. Why can't we do it at the top level where they've got the most money, the most support, and the most capability of doing this? It's just this
money in the bowl world.
Wouldn't you rather tune in on December 9th for an actual playoff game?
Yes.
Than the Meineke Cheez-Its Love Bowl?
Hey, I love the Scooters Coffee Bowl.
Oh, wait. What are we going to do when New Mexico State takes on Eastern Michigan?
Exactly.
Got to have that. We can do
All
both.
I know,
we can do both, Teresa,
Imagine
to your
the
point.
Pop-Tart Bowl being a playoff game.
No, that is way too important of a bowl game with way too much history.
Don't discredit the importance of the Pop-Tart.
Yeah, I'm saying that bowl game is way too important to be caught up in whatever shenanigans the playoff is.
Thank you. Sorry, I thought you were making the opposite argument.
No,
Thank you for clarifying.
Pop-Top Bowl is way better than the playoffs just because of how chaotic it is.
Is the championship.
Well, if you want to see the Birmingham Bowl disc, go check out the SEC Shorts Shark Tank style take from Monday. It is perfection.
Teresa, you are perfection, always. Hang in there. We'll catch up with you next week. Consensual.
I'm going to go get in the batting cage.
Don't take too many shots. We'll see you next week. That is depressing. All the professional sports teams in Tennessee, just a big right now. Team Tennessee. Team struggle.
Struggling a little bit.
We're all in this together. All I can do.
Are you okay?
No.
You've broken out in song 3 times today.
That's what this team has done to me. I told you I'm breaking out. Like literally breaking out. I'm breaking out in song.
Reading Robert Frost poems.
Reading Robert Frost? I'm reading depressing literature on top of that. Like, watching depressing movies.
What?
Yeah. We gotta do a sauce draft. We wanna know what's not depressing?
Sauce.
How many sauces I put on my table every night, selecting between the sauces. We do sauce roulette.
Really?
It's not roulette, but we have at minimum 10 sauces on our kitchen
Very
table every
clearly,
night.
it's not roulette because one
I
of these
select.
days you wouldn't be here. Right.
That's when it gets. Oh, let's not go that dark. God, it's just a basketball team, CJ. Keep your priorities in straight. We're drafting sauces on the other side. As Wub said, Jameis broke into song. Why can't I? We'll show him later, just for CJ, because I know he loves it so much. All right, we'll be right back.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Now that's the new edition way.
I feel like there's another level we can take it to.
What you think, Mike?
2 steps ahead of you, Slick.
What's good, bro?
What you doing, man?
I'm in.
Woman, you don't even know what I'm ready to ask you.
Here's the vision. All 3 of us on the same stage every night.
Gonna be crazy.
No barriers, no separation.
It'll be like 9 kings and a queen.
The next level starts now.
Grizzlies fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them IRL. And that starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight in person. From seeing your favorite Grizzly stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. Put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside, Memphis.
It's early, but top 4 in win shares per 48 minutes in the NBA right now, Cedric Coward is in that group. Do you want to know who else is in it?
Who?
Victor Wembanyama, Luka Doncic, and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I like that company.
That means the American player with the highest win share per 48 minutes, Grizz rookie Cedric Coward.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Jeff Dunham, Artificial Intelligence, his all-new tour.
You're the other white meat. Ramsey, how can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other?
Well, you're half of it.
I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss a Memphis. Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jeffdunham.com.
The only thing better than Saturday Night Hoops is when it comes with an exclusive Grizz hoodie. Every Saturday this season, $60 gets you a Grizzlies ticket and a limited edition Grizzlies hoodie. 4 different hoodie designs dropping across 4 Saturday games. Not sold anywhere else. Don't miss your shot to collect all 4 designs. Grab your tickets and gear up now at grizzlies.com/Saturday.
Check this out. Last season in the NBA, there were 139 40-point games. We're like 5 days in, 6 days in, and we have had 16 already. It is on pace for over 300 40-point games.
Holy crap.
Sheesh. That would be the pace.
Yeah.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Welcome back. It is a Thursday. It is a draft day. We cope with drafts. And we are drafting sauce. Not Sauce Gardner, but sauces. The best sauces. What is a sauce? Are we counting salsa as a sauce, CJ? No. Jacob says no.
Well, then now I got questions. Sour cream is a sauce?
Sour cream's a sauce. Why is salsa not a sauce? Because it's chunky?
I'm not sure.
Is it smooth marinara sauce?
Taco sauce is a sauce. Is marinara is a sauce?
It literally has sauce in the name.
But cheesecake is a pie,
don't do
not a
this.
cake. So like koala bear has bear in the name, but it's not a bear. It's
Okay, so let's
a
not do
marsupial.
pasta sauces.
So no pasta sauces.
No pasta sauces. Let's do condiment sauces. Let's put that as the...
Well, are we drafting, Jacob, are we drafting condiments or are we drafting sauces?
Sauces.
Okay.
He says we can draft sauce. If you want to draft Sauce Gardner, go for it.
Why would I when all these other sauces are around?
I love sauce.
Okay.
I am saucy. Who gets the first pick?
Let's see this ridiculous
just go for
race.
it.
Oh, we're greyhounds.
Oh, we have muzzles.
Oh. Shout out to the dog track.
Hey, it's historically accurate. Although I'm a little gray.
What do you mean historically accurate?
Like
that the
they
black
look
one
like
is
us.
winning?
No, I meant that yours looks like you and mine kind of looks like mine.
Just from a color standpoint?
Yeah.
All right. One of one. I don't have to be specific, do I?
No.
But if I have to be specific, I can be specific.
Don't.
You sure?
I know where you're
I don't want to
going.
take Franks from you.
I know you don't, and that's really sweet of you.
I want to take, but I got to have
you
that.
know I have my Franks in my backpack.
I got to. No, you don't.
Chris made me take it out because I'm flying today, and I had to unpack my backpack. So
I got
doesn't
to
go through TSA.
I got to get that Louisiana hot sauce, man.
Okay.
Give me hot sauce. Number one pick. Great
Take
sauce.
it all. Otherwise, I could take 5 different hot sauces. Just take hot sauce.
Just hot sauce. But specific. But like Frank's is good. All of them are good. Crystal's good.
Everyone has their choice.
But like that Louisiana hot sauce is special. I'll put Louisiana on ice cream, dog. Like that's how special a hot sauce that is.
I don't disagree with that.
Give me hot sauce. Number one.
I'll put hot sauce on cheesecake.
Oh my God.
I think it's delightful. I put Frank's on everything. I'm jealous that you have hot sauce, but it helps me because then I don't have to, go all in on how hot sauce changes my life. Every single day makes my life a little bit better. I'll keep it super Memphis, and I'll go with Honey Gold.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know Honey Gold existed until 2016 when I moved to Memphis, Tennessee, and then my eyes were opened. And I said, this is the greatest sauce ever created. Why is this sauce not everywhere? It makes me think that Memphis has the best wings in the world. Sorry, Buffalo. Buffalo sauce? Honey Gold? The heavens part. The sun comes through. You just feel a little bit better when you have some Honey Gold.
The first time Honey Gold sauce hits your tongue is a life-changing experience.
Yeah.
I saw the heavens.
Like literally life-changing.
And then when you realize you can do different things with the Honey Gold.
Honey Hot.
Can I take honey hot? You get all.
I get all the honey.
Okay, you get all the Honey Gold, but Honey Hot.
Oh, that's my pick because I like all those.
Honey Hot lemon pepper.
Oh.
Like, come on,
Honey
man.
Hot Central Dry Rub.
Come on, man.
Justice for Central's wings.
Come
Best
on.
wings in the city. No one talks about it.
Phenomenal wings.
So good.
Really good wings.
Get a muddy style. Ooh.
Since you brought up Central Barbecue, I got to go barbecue sauce.
Okay.
Let me get it. Barbecue sauce. That nice little tang on there. I don't eat sauces on my burgers, but I will be fine with a good barbecue sauce on my burger. Like you can get it real tangy. You can get it a sweet. You can hit them with the sweet heat as well in the barbecue sauce. Yeah. Barbecue sauce. You can combine those first two for me.
Yeah.
Get yourself, like I said, that sweet heat sauce. Yeah, give it to me.
We would have Gates barbecue sauce and Ray's barbecue sauce. Gates
Is that
barbecue
Uncle
is
Ray's?
St. Louis. Ray's is like the store bought, but my parents lived in St. Louis for like a hot second. They were big Gates barbecue fans. Then maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Whatever. Oh, Kansas City, not St. Louis. I'm sorry. Everyone's talking about St. Louis in the chat today. It really threw off my brain.
That's fine.
I'm just making up family history.
No
Kansas
problem.
City. I drove through. I finally ate at Gates Barbecue when we were driving to Memphis. And I was like,
From Vegas?
No, from Washington.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Sorry, further back than our... I don't... It gives me PTSD to think about. Anyway, okay, great pick. Barbecue sauce is great. Give me Chick-fil-A sauce.
What is that?
It's a great question. It's Chick-fil-A sauce. It's some combination of mayonnaise, mustard,
Okay.
tang,
Okay.
sweet,
All right.
honey.
Okay.
It's like a better honey mustard.
All right.
What is in Chick-fil-A sauce?
Don't be giving out the government secrets now.
It's mayonnaise, barbecue sauce, and honey mustard.
Okay.
Brilliant.
All right.
Whoever decided to make that combination, I love mixing sauces. That's an A1 mixed sauce. They sell it in stores now. It's dangerous.
Okay. All right. There will be none of those, though. I don't like mayonnaise mayo on my list. I don't like mayos or mayo. I don't like mustard.
Chick-fil-A sauce.
I don't like ranch. Blue cheese, I'm not a big fan of, so I'm gonna leave all of those to you if you want them.
Okay.
I will take sweet and sour sauce. Give me sweet and sour sauce. Like it is sweet. It brings out the savoriness of the meat. My favorite sweet and sour sauce is the McDonald's sweet and sour sauce for my chicken nuggets and my French fries. And I don't mind using my fry with the ketchup on it to dispense a little ketchup in the sweet and sour sauce and get some ketchup in there as well. Sweet and sour sauce, wonderful.
And then I'm gonna take ketchup.
Okay.
Give me ketchup. Spicy ketchup, regular ketchup, whatever ketchup. I love ketchup on French fries. It's not something that I eat. Like the other two sauces I've taken, I would eat by itself. I'm not taking a spoonful of ketchup. That's disgusting. But ketchup just makes potato products sing.
Is that the only thing you pick ketchup on?
Yes, I am not a ketchup on eggs person.
Okay.
I am not. Didn't someone we used to know put ketchup on her salads?
I think if we're thinking it's Megan, I think Megan was lying to us and calling the French fries salad.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think.
Because
But
sometimes
she may
that
have.
makes me nervous.
She may have. Just
ketchup.
for your enjoyment,
Yeah.
ketchup on a frozen pizza. Not necessarily on one of the chain spots or an actual pizza.
Hot sauce.
Throw some ketchup on there. Throw some.
Okay.
Thank
I'll
me
thank
later.
you later.
Thank me later.
Okay.
Or just try it.
Ketchup
Get a
on
little
chicken
bit.
nuggets.
Dip it. Okay.
Sorry, I forgot. I also will use that on chicken.
Yeah. Dip it in. Dip your pizza in some ketchup.
Okay.
And see if you like it.
Okay. I'm open to it.
All right. So I think we're cool with the Italian side of things.
Yeah.
Marinara then. Oh, I love marinara sauce.
Okay.
Marinara on pizza, marinara with my fried cheese sticks, marinara on just random pieces of garlic bread. I will do a marinara sandwich. Yeah, give me some of that marinara sauce. Wonderful.
I need a judge.
What?
Does sriracha fit in hot sauce?
No, that's a completely different thing.
Give me sriracha.
Okay.
Give me sriracha.
That's the sweet heat.
It's a sweet heat. There's different kinds of sriracha, and I've had to
What's
learn.
your favorite kind?
Whatever the original, the one that just says sriracha.
The bottle with the little nipple on the top. The
Yeah, well,
green,
they all
the green
have
one.
that.
Oh, do they all?
Yeah.
Okay, I've only ever bought the one.
Best sauce has come out of a bottle with a little nipple on top.
You said it.
Yes. That's how the Chick-fil-A, no, I guess the Chick-fil-A one isn't either. But anyway, I love sriracha. But some srirachas are too sweet. I don't want too sweet. I want my sriracha to err on the side of spicy over sweet, but has the nice creaminess to it.
Okay.
That gives it a little more texture than just your traditional hot sauce that's very just pepper-based and more like liquidy. And a sriracha is thicker. Adds something to it.
Okay.
I love sriracha.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I think I might need a judge as well. What are we doing with chocolate sauce?
Shit.
Give it to me. Boom! I tricked her. I got her. Give me that chocolate. Chocolate sauce.
Fine. Give me cheese sauce. Cheese sauce. Queso. Yep, that's a sauce. Queso's a sauce.
I think that's a dip.
Absolutely.
I think that's a dip. That is a dip.
Cheese sauce. It literally
That
says
is a dip.
cheese sauce.
That is a dip. No, it doesn't.
I want cheese sauce.
Nobody calls it cheese sauce.
Who doesn't call it cheese
what
sauce?
What are you talking
I call
about?
it cheese sauce. I just Googled homemade cheddar cheese sauce recipe. What are we doing here?
What are you talking about?
Cheese sauce, like the sauce that comes
can't-
with a pretzel.
That's cheese dip.
I think it's cheese sauce.
That's
Yeah,
nacho cheese
That's
dip.
nacho cheese. Fine. I was just trying to. I mean, I've lost. Like, there's no reason to even pick a
man.
fifth. Like,
Favorite thing to put chocolate sauce on.
ice cream. Or angel food cake.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Chocolate sauce makes every dessert a bit better.
Jacob's not giving me cheese sauce, so I have to come
Yes,
up with
Jacob,
something
Jacob,
else.
let
No,
this
it's
let this
okay.
child get cheese sauce.
It's
Yes.
fine, I'll take Alfredo.
Let her get the.
Take Alfredo sauce.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. I think nacho cheese is a sauce. I'm gonna ask the internet.
Hey, check it out, Stephen. When you clip this,
I had a bad day.
clip it
and
with
we're getting
is nacho
semantics.
cheese a sauce, so we know what the people think. Let's get a poll going.
Say it again.
Let Stephen, when he clips this, clip it and ask the people if nacho cheese is a sauce, so we can get that going.
I think I
and
was
figure
held
it out.
back. AI
In
overview,
school?
who's never wrong. Says yes, nacho cheese is a sauce, specifically a type of creamy spiced cheese sauce that can be used as a dip or topping for various dishes.
I think it's just a dip.
Isn't every sauce a dip?
I mean, fair.
I dip you there. Oh no, she's singing again. Oh no.
Yeah, we got to get you
Oh
help.
no. All right. CJ wins the try. I mean, like I'm not.
I don't do
Taco
this.
sauce was it just
I don't do this to win. I do this so the people know that I'm right.
the furthest right?
The most right
Every day.
every single day.
Every single day.
There's nobody on the right more than me, baby.
We'll take a quick break. We'll do some Theater Thursday when we return. Lots of movie news from this week. Lots of movies coming out, new trailers. And I will make CJ listen to Jameis Winston from yesterday because I know he probably hasn't listened to the clip. So he will. We'll be right back.
Yum yum sauce. Soy sauce.
The Grizzlies are the one thing everyone in the family can agree on. So join us every Sunday this season for Sunday Family Fun Days. It's a steal at just $35 and includes a ticket to the game, a $10 food voucher, post-game free throws on the court, and a meet and greet with mascot Grizz. Space is limited, so grab your tickets now for this unique experience your family won't soon forget. Go to grizzlies.com/Sunday and have a fun day.
Calling all collectors! Topps NBA basketball trading cards are back. It's available in the Grizzlies Den by Fanatics and online at Topps.com. Rip into bold color parallels, electric inserts, relics, and autographed cards from today's biggest stars and the next gen talent. Look out for rookie cards of Cooper Flagg and Dylan Harper, plus Grizzlies favorites John Morant, Jalen Wells, and so many more. You don't want to miss this drop. Grab your set before it's gone.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
Grizz Nation gets set for tip-off 1 hour before every Grizzlies home game with the warm-up show. Get the latest news, notes, and analysis live from courtside at FedEx Forum.
Who's going to be the tougher team that rebounds and prevents second-chance opportunities?
Join me, Lang Whitaker, along with Michael Wallace, Jessica Benson, and other personalities from Grind City Media, Memphis, and around the NBA. 1 hour before every home game, live at Grind City Media on X, YouTube, and the official Grind City Media mobile app.
Southland Casino Hotel is helping you navigate to Santa. Win your share of over $550,000 in free play and a brand new Lincoln. Here Comes Santa takes flight on Saturday, November 1st, when you can begin earning entries. And don't forget the grand finale drawings on Saturday, November 29th and Saturday, December 27th to win a share of over $40,000 in free play or a brand new Lincoln. Win big during Here Comes Santa, only at Southland Casino Hotel.
Welcome back. It's time for a little Theater Thursday, which naturally means we're talking about Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston starting for the New York Giants this weekend. You not happy about that?
You couldn't pay me to care any less.
Any less?
I could not be paid to care any less about what the hell Jameis Winston is doing.
Playing against the Packers.
I still don't care.
Okay. He's playing for a team that just fired its coach.
They're going to pick this dude off 7 times.
Maybe.
He's going to throw for 1,000 yards and have 25 interceptions in the game. Like, fine,
maybe.
whatever.
But he has a good attitude.
No, he
Take
doesn't.
a listen to what Jameis Winston had to say about this opportunity come come Sunday with the Giants?
I want fans to know that I'm going to do my best. Obviously I'm going to have fun, but I'm going to execute, have a surgical execution, and just play ball, man. Like, this is something I've been doing since I've been 4 years old. Now I just get to do it in the greatest city in the world. I'm going to be saying it with my son. It's the greatest city in the world. Yeah, that's a Hamilton reference if y'all don't know. Yeah, 10-year reunion.
It's the greatest city in the world. Look at Jameis, a Hamilton fan, CJ. Got me excited to go to New York, see some theater.
You gonna watch him?
No.
Okay.
No,
All
I will
right.
not be going to the Giants game.
I don't recall that song either.
Yes, you do. Look around, look around.
Okay,
how
there we
lucky
go.
we are to be
There it is.
alive right
I got
now.
it. I got it. Because you can even when you're not trying, you can actually sing.
History's happening in
When he's
the
trying, he's not an actual quarterback. So.
Wow. Hey, speaking of Jameis Winston, I watched a really great movie about sexual assault that I thought was fantastic. My third 5-star movie of the year. Yeah. I'm doing Theater Thursday. I was just transitioning over.
You were really excited about that.
Yeah,
that was a good
It
one.
came
That
to
was
me
a good
as we were
one.
talking
It was a
during the
real good
break.
one.
Thank
All right,
you
what was
so
the
much.
movie?
It's called Sorry Baby. It is on HBO Max. You can watch it for free. I love watching things for free.
You got to pay for the Max.
Sorry. If you have a subscription to the Max. And I have Poor People HBO Max, so I was kindly interrupted with about 6 commercial breaks for Sorry Baby as I watched this very emotional movie. I will preface, not going to be for everybody. It is not some big blockbuster. My other 2 5-stars of the year, Sinners and One Battle After Another, very different vibe than this movie. It is a very quiet, dark comedy, emphasis on dark comedy. It's the story of a young woman going through a sexual assault in her life before and after, and the grieving process and the moving through process. And it was written, directed by, and stars Ava Victor. And it is just an insane debut. It's her directorial debut, and the way that she controls the tone of this movie is crazy. Like, 1 second you're laughing, and then you're like, I probably shouldn't be laughing at this movie. And then you're really stuck in thoughts, and it's really sad, and it's really uncomfortable, and then you're laughing again. And it's just done in a really good way of using humor to cope and using humor as a mechanism to get through life. The way that they depicted the assault itself was actually done really, really effectively without showing it at all. Like, sometimes that's something that can trigger people watching a movie like that. And I thought by not showing it, it was really impactful and something that has just kind of stuck with me. It's also done in a very isolating way, which I thought was interesting. I think for somebody out there, like multiple people out there, this will probably be like one of the most important movies they ever watch, right? Like, somebody going through that, I think this is something that could really help somebody, or if you know someone who's gone through it, having a better understanding of what that is like. There's also this one scene in it that I just thought was a really good reminder. It's gonna sound super hokey, and on a day where we've talked a lot about like depressing basketball and being annoyed, you never know like when you can be the perfect amount of kindness or happiness to someone you know, someone who's a complete stranger, like just being that impactful person who happened to show up at the right place at the right time and do something as simple as like offer a sandwich, and maybe you save someone's life or maybe you save someone's day. And it was just done in a really cool way, and it's a really good movie, and it's a super artsy movie. So if those aren't the movies for you, that's all right, that's okay. But I had heard it was one of the best movies of the year. Got a lot of like mentions throughout the film festival circuit. It's an A24 movie, and for me, it lived up to all of those expectations. So, Sorry Baby, and there is a very cute cat in it, and there's a cute baby in it. It was a really good movie. I love watching good movies.
Even the ones for free that you pay for.
Even the ones with I mean, it feels gross to watch commercials during a movie.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe I could upgrade.
I don't know what's going on with mine, but apparently it's telling me, hey, looks like multiple people in multiple households are watching it. It's like, wait, who else is watching it?
Oh, our worst is that we'll like leave ourselves signed in when we're dog sitting at these places.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
And then they start creating their own profiles. It's the strangest thing. I'm
Why
like,
would you
we can see you, and we know who you are, because we only know one person with this name.
They're using their actual names?
They're using their actual name. They've just created on multiple platforms. And it's on us. That's an us
Change
problem.
the password.
Well, yeah, we need to log out of everything. Yeah. But my parents are signed in to various things I use, and then I have to walk them through re-putting in a password. And honestly, That's not worth the hassle. Just keep using my account, random stranger whose dog I watch. That's fine. That's fine by me. Have you watched anything good as of late?
I have not. I was trying to get to the theater on Tuesday to see the new Predator movie. But wasn't able to make it work. Things popped up. But I'm excited to see that. I'm excited about a couple movies coming out here real soon. I'm excited about Zootopia 2. That should be out in about 2 weeks. I'm excited about the Toy Story 5.
Yeah.
That trailer came out earlier this week. We talked about it a little bit on the show. I'm really excited about that, but that's not till next summer if I remember correctly.
It's far away still.
Wicked for Good is the next big thing that the wife and I will both go see together. Super excited about that. So, but outside of that, I hadn't stumbled across any particularly funny stand-ups or any movies. This time of the year is hard for me to sit down and watch movies.
Me too.
I'm about a quarter of the way through the Naked Gun movie, the one with Liam Neeson, and I just have not had time to go back and try and finish it. So that's the extent of my movie stuff.
I really want to see Die My Love, which is the Jennifer Lawrence, Robert Pattinson movie about postpartum. So another depresso one coming up.
Are you okay?
Maybe not. I don't know.
You're reading depressing poems. You're watching depressing basketball. You're watching depressing movies.
I also want to see Begonia, which I heard was very good. Maybe. It's about conspiracy-obsessed men kidnapping the CEO of a tech company. Maybe too close to reality. I don't know. It stars Emma Stone.
Okay, that's
the
that one.
The director of The Favorite, and I really like those movies. They're weird as hell.
Yeah, so she's an alien or something like that.
No, she's not. They think she's an alien,
Okay.
and then they
But
shave her head.
We don't know.
The bald Emma Stone movie.
We don't know if she is or isn't.
I heard the Sydney Sweeney Christie movie is not as bad. It's the one where she plays Christy Martin, the female boxer.
Okay, the boxer. Joint.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll wait for it to come out at home. I will also be going to Wicked next week. But what happens when it's done? I keep saying, I got to keep living. I have Wicked 2 to look forward to.
There'll be another one of those movies.
There are. And I did get excited between the Toy Story 5, which I know some people think that Toy Story should have stopped after Toy Story 3.
Who thinks that?
Quentin Tarantino.
Okay, he's
has
an idiot.
Notoriously said that. Well, he just said that Toy Story 1, 2, 3 is a perfect trilogy. And so from just being happy with what you had and something that could have been perfect, not necessarily saying Toy Story 4 is bad, but just that the first 3 work so perfectly as a movie trilogy that why add to it? Why add to something that's already great and risk the fall off that comes from doing too much of something? But I think the idea of bringing in an iPad kid is fantastic.
You do it because there's still stuff to say, right?
Yeah.
You stop talking when you run out of things to say. And those characters still have things to say and still have things to teach. The existential crisis and the existential dread, not only that Sporky was dealing with.
I am trash.
But that Woody was dealing with.
Yes.
In Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
Is pertinent, was pertinent then, pertinent before then. That's the crux of the human experience. Yes. Toy Story 4 is a phenomenal movie. So if you want to keep it at 3, then for no real reason other than we make trilogies sound like this really, really cool thing, then fine, knock yourself out. But as long as Buzz, and as long as Bo Peep, and as long as Woody and Jesse and all of them Slinky, as long as all Rex, as long as Mr. Potato Head and Mrs. Potato Head have things to say and things to teach me, I'm cool with it.
You're good.
I'm here for it. Give it to me. They could do 50 million Toy Stories. The issue with telling stories,
might be a bit much.
No, it wouldn't. Okay. Not if it's as good as Toy Story 4. Okay. The issue with doing reboots, the issue with doing movies using the same characters is that eventually you think, okay, I'm going to get tired of this. And the movie's not going to resonate and the movie's not going to be good. But Toy Story is still good. So, yeah, keep doing it. I want good stuff. I don't care if it's a remake, a reboot, the second time, the third time, the fourth time. Give me good stuff and I'll sit down and watch it. And they have a great product with Toy Story. So, suck it, Quentin Tarantino.
Somebody asked why you look like you're about to head out to a Run DMC show today.
That person be illin'. I don't know who that is. Who said that?
Messiah?
Whatever. Be illin'.
Okay. I just wanted to get your take on it. I do agree
on Run DMC or Toy Story?
Both.
Oh, yeah.
I
did see.
love just the idea of having kind of some collective cultural touch point movies coming up. I think Toy Story still sits in that place with a lot of people. Like the Michael Jackson trailer last week was a reminder. I think a lot of people will see that movie, right? And then you can talk about it with a lot of people. I was talking with my mentees yesterday from a standpoint of like, what are you listening to? What are you watching? What are you doing? And they were like, we really don't watch movies anymore because we just are on TikTok or we're on YouTube. They're like, we watch way more TV shows. We watch a lot of old cartoons, but we don't really have the attention span to sit down and watch a movie. It's like, oh, that's depressing. But for people our age, like we will ride with the Toy Story franchise until the wheels fall off. Because that's what millennials do, for the most part, like if you were into it. The same thing goes for, we got the first trailer for The Devil Wears Prada 2, and I know my fellow Devil Wears Prada loving girlies out there will watch it no matter what, because it's still going to star Anne Hathaway and Meryl Streep and Stanley Tucci and Emily Blunt. Like they're all coming back. And you see the 20-year difference of Meryl Streep and Anne Hathaway and Miranda Priestley and whatever Anne Hathaway's character's name is that's escaping me at the moment. But you're like, yes, this makes me feel something. I can't wait to go see this movie. It might be terrible. I don't know. I don't really care. It's not about that.
Those two don't do terrible movies, though.
You know, it's a good question.
Like, I bet that movie's going to be incredible.
Incredible might be a stretch.
No, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible. You're going to come in here and be like, oh, my gosh, let me tell you about Devil Wears Prada 2.
Meryl Streep did The Prom. Meryl Streep has all her accolades now. Like, she can do whatever the hell she wants.
Was The Prom bad?
I loved The Prom.
Okay.
But most people didn't love The Prom.
Oh, well,
Nicole Kidman's in the same territory. She also did The Prom. She can just do these, like, F-it movies. Okay. Like, my reputation's set. I'm known as a great actress. Let me do something kind of bad. I think The Devil Wears Prada 2 might not be great.
Okay.
The first one was excellent.
I think you're underselling Annie Hathaway's and Meryl Streep.
Okay, Anne Hathaway has definitely made bad movies.
No, Anne Hathaway has. I've seen Anne Hathaway. Nothing Anne Hathaway has done is bad. In fact.
Oh, yeah, I just watched The Idea of You was her last movie. That one where she's the older woman with the young, hot pop star. That was based off the book. Anne Hathaway. Forgot about that movie. I know you love her. Oh, gosh.
Yes.
Have you had your time?
Yes, you got it. Yeah, I bet Devil Wears Prada 2 is going to be all right.
Are you excited at all for the Super Mario Galaxy movie?
No.
I'm not. I didn't think I was. But then there was this picture of Rosalina. It's voiced by Brie Larson.
Okay.
And she's got a great bang. Like, never has a cartoon character is like bang, and by bang I mean like hair bang.
Yeah.
Made me more intrigued to go watch a movie potentially, but that one did. I was like, oh, I'm
I didn't know we
interested
were
in this.
getting. I thought we were getting Luigi's Mansion as the next Super Mario movie. So that is.
Oh yeah, when is that coming out?
But no, I don't think it's even in the works, is it?
It's not.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They
announced that they were going to do a second one, and everybody just assumed, myself included, that it was Luigi's Mansion was going to be the second one, because it just for me it made sense. You gave Mario his, give Luigi his, and then you can bring all the other characters in bit by bit. But if they're going with Galaxy and they're bringing Rosalina in, I'm in for it. I'll definitely see it, but I'm not super excited about it. I'm also, honestly, not super excited for the Michael Jackson movie either.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Everyone's like so amped about that trailer, but from what I understand, it's the same script as the musical. And MJ the Musical is very fun. Like, if you ever have the chance to go see it,
and that's
great time.
That's part of the reason why I've seen it on stage. It's like, yo, that on stage performance was incredible. I don't want to taint these odds with anything else.
Yes, and the Michael Jackson biopic starring, is it his nephew?
Yes.
Is that who's in? Okay,
Yeah.
and he looks like him and he sounds like him, and that's great. And when you see MJ the Musical, they've done such a good job of casting that character that you're able to somewhat suspend belief. I think obviously the nephew being in the movie is even more so because the genes are strong there. But a biopic to me tackles the hardest subject matter, or good biopic, I should say, or the collective subject matter of a person. I'll put it that way. And the musical doesn't do that, like, at all.
I mean,
at all.
None of the biopics do that. I guess Ray did it.
Ray did it. The Johnny Cash one did it. Walk the Line did it, which was a good biopic.
But both of those were both good. Ali did it.
The Elton John one at least dealt with his addiction issues in a pretty heads-on way.
Okay.
Which wasn't like spectacular, but that's why that one with the guy, the Robbie Williams one with the monkey, actually did a great job. I was like, wow, you had a you were a mess of a human being, and you were very straightforward about that, even if you made yourself a monkey in this movie. But it was good. It was done in a good way. I don't need just like a puff piece on Michael Jackson. Like I'll just go listen to Michael Jackson and go watch the musical.
Yeah.
I don't need to see another one. You sent one last thing before we get into the rest of our Thursday. Adele's making her acting debut.
That she is.
That surprised me.
It surprised me, too.
I didn't know she had any acting dreams.
Hey, listen, Adele is versatile.
She's going to be in the new Tom Ford movie called Cry to Heaven, which is based on a novel set in 18th century Italy, and it will star Adele, Nicholas Hoult, Aaron Taylor Johnson. What's happening?
Did you hear people? Do you hear people?
Yeah, people are like cheering outside.
Yeah. They must not have been aware of the Boston game. Go ahead.
No, they're just living their life.
No,
not outside,
like,
Jacob. Like out our door.
Out of our door, Jacob.
Like I've never heard such jubilation. Usually it's pretty quiet in these places. Anyway, it's going to be in a movie.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, it's a Venetian noble and a what the hell?
What?
A castrated singer.
Ooh. Is she the castrated singer?
I don't know.
God, imagine if you
Both
lose
trying
those.
to succeed in the world of opera.
You hit your high notes. Oh, bet opera singers do have to be castrated so they can hit those notes. I guarantee you.
Do you think they used to do that? You could tell me that and I'd be like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yes. Yes, we used to do awful things. We still do awful things. Yes. Yes, I think they used to do that. I'm pretty sure they used to do that with sumo wrestlers also.
There was a name for it.
What?
Yeah, there was a name for it. It was a castrato. It's a male singer who underwent castration before puberty in order to retain a singing voice equivalent to that of a soprano. I'm in for this movie.
Castrato?
I'm fascinated by this. Castrato.
What do you sing in the choir? I sing castrato.
I sing castrato.
All right, wait, I'm sorry.
It prevents the larynx from being... I sing castrato.
I sing castrato.
That's crazy. When did this practice stop?
Ain't nothing in this world. Both of them? I gotta get rid of both? No, ain't nothing in this world,
And
dog.
apparently they did it at the Vatican sometimes.
Well, Jessica, come on, that's not
The Catholic
surprising.
Church's involvement in the castrato phenomenon has long been controversial, and there have been recently calls for it to issue an official apology for its role. As early as 1748, Pope Benedict, the whatever Roman numeral, tried to ban castrati from churches.
Roman numerals?
I can't do it off the top of my head.
What is it?
XI5, so...
XIV is 14.
14, thank you.
There you go.
I know. 10... 5 minus 1, 14. But such was their popularity at the time that he realized that doing so might result in a drastic decline in church attendance. I can't believe that was a real thing.
Yeah.
And Adele's going to be in a movie about it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, everybody, it could always be worse.
You could be singing castrato.
Could have been a castrato. I will be gone tomorrow. Lang Whitaker is going to be sitting in on a Friday. He and CJ will do workouts, get you ready for the Grizzlies weekend in Cleveland. And I will be back on Monday. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. Wish me some happy flying.
I hope you got contingency plans.
I mean, I'm bringing my laptop. Like maybe I'll be joining you from LaGuardia on Monday morning.
Can you join us from the plane?
I don't think I can join you from the plane.
Why not? They got Wi-Fi.
Not that good.
Okay.
It depends. It's spotty. I think there are certain... That would be so funny, first of all, if you're sitting next to someone on an airplane and I'm like, hey, I gotta host a show. Hey, everybody, if you could just be quiet for the next hour and a half.
Or don't. I don't care. Just don't swear. Don't swear too loud.
And don't sing to get us copyright infringement. You know how it goes.
Don't sing
Whatever. But yeah, we have contingency plans. But hopefully I'll see you on Monday. Lang will be here with CJ tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. Enjoy the weather. It is gorgeous outside. It really is. We'll see you later. Bye.